Okay.
And let them then
Okay.
fact check themselves.
Alrighty, guys, we are live. My name is Kevin. I'm here with BFB. We got Adrian here. We got Mario here. How are y'all doing? We have some amazing topics. Roll call in the live chat. By the way, if you're here, type in the live chat right now just to say hello, say where you're from, say what's on your mind in the crypto world. And here you got our agenda right here to our right. Going to talk about Doge, a killer SNL segment by Elon Musk, our favorite dude who loves crypto. We got some talks about Altseason, especially when Bitcoin will start moving again. Bitcoin's been a stable coin for like a month now. Everything else popping off, but we can take a look at some history to talk about maybe if it will rhyme or not, and Bitcoin will start moving, grabbing in all the gains. And then Coinbase stock that we've talked about a few times now on our weekly Sunday live streams. I actually bought some. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that and about our predictions last time. But like I said, if you guys are enjoying your Sunday, thank you for joining us. Please let us know in the live chat and we will get started real soon. Okay. So, let me switch this up.
Happy Mother's Day for all the mothers.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Happy Mother's Day.
Got to shout out Happy Mother's Day to all the crypto mommies out there. Every mommy out there.
Exactly.
And don't give your mommies Dogecoin like Elon was planning to.
Yeah, that's a perfect segue into here. Y'all can see this, right? Who here watched the SNL live? I didn't watch it live, but I watched it afterwards, just like Adrian.
Yeah, me too. Yes.
That Elon is such a funny dude. He has such weird mannerisms, right? He's more like Vitalik Buterin than he's like a smooth talking businessman CEO, like, I don't know, Steve Jobs, or who the heck are like the smooth talking ones? You know what I mean? He's like such weird mannerisms and like tics and everything.
No, yeah, it was just gnarly. You know what I mean? Oh,
yeah,
it was just gnarly the whole event. You know what I mean? And then his monologue was cool. And then I don't know, what do you guys? I felt like the Dogecoin Doge. Any reference to Doge was like really kind of forced. You know, like they kind of knew what was going down, and then, you know, as soon as I think the big moment came when the rug pull happened. As soon as he was like, you know, they kept asking him, okay, well, what's Doge? And he kept explaining. And at the end, they're like, okay, so it's a hustle, right? Yeah, it's a hustle. And then it was just wild.
Yeah, that was. So you get a great point. I want to look at the price in a sec.
Does anyone know the price action compared with the timing of the episode itself?
It started dumping like during the episode, dumping hard.
During the episode.
Yeah, and I want to.
We don't know at which part.
No, I don't know, but we will take a look at the exact chart in a bit. It's a classic buy the rumor, sell the news, though, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
People were telling me like, hey, we should buy it because Elon's going to pump it to $1 during the stream or during the monologue and the SNL skit. But no, the opposite happened. Everyone who bought in expecting it to go to 1 got wrecked. Though I still think it's going to pump again to 1. Dogecoin has multiple breaths of life. So I still am pretty sure it's going to pump to 1 if they are strong enough to hodl with diamond hands. And there was this one guy. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Kevin. What were you saying?
I said there was this one guy who was a Dogecoin millionaire within like the span of a few months, but he had 2 million at the high point a few days ago. But then now it's dropped down like half. So I guess he's back down to 1 million, which is still a Dogecoin millionaire, right? But yeah, it's quite interesting. So I want to take you guys back on a trip down memory lane real quick. This is the first thing, the Dogefather. This was his announcement. You know Doge is going to be just in and around his entire script because he called himself the Dogefather. And then everyone, I mean, his comment section is always like crazy, but he's also, like, sure, he loves the meme. I'm pretty sure it started off as a joke for him, but kind of grew as the community loved it. He kind of became a figurehead for the whole Doge community with his pumping power and like 68 million or something like that, 65 million followers. But he's also trying to be a little bit responsible. He says, look, he said he reposted a TMZ interview from February, and he said, I think people should not invest their life savings in cryptocurrency. I think that's unwise. And he says, yeah, he loves Doge. Doge's 14,000% surge in 2021 was helped in part by his social media posts and the desire from traders, retail traders, TikTok traders, to pump coins like GameStop, AMC, and now that's flowed into Dogecoin. As we see stock markets decline, Dogecoin rocketing. It's kind of crazy. He said in reference to Dogecoin, fate loves irony. Like, what would be the most ironic outcome? That the currency was invented as a joke becomes the real currency. That
would be crazy, right?
You know, I wonder how much he personally owns. Like, he once said he doesn't have that much Bitcoin, even though he loves it. Understandable. I mean, he's a billionaire regardless, but he must have bought some Doge right now, right? Because that's all he talks about these days. That's pretty.
Yeah, the only
I'm
reference
pretty
to
sure
him
he's
buying
seen that too.
Doge, I think he made a reference one time that his son is like a Dogecoin millionaire or something. He was gonna give him a gift.
I see.
That's entirely possible too.
But what do you guys think? Like, was this his only option? Because there's also been some articles stating that if Elon Musk had like pumped Doge or like promoted it, he could have gotten into some problems doing that. You know, promoting Doge. So
by the SEC, you mean?
Yeah, by the SEC or like his board of directors. You know what I mean? He's like promoting an asset that's like not within the company, and then was that the only way that the staff from like SNL could have just taken it? Like, yo, just it's if you promote it and something happens, but if you just go out and straight out just say, you know what, this is a hustle or it's not going anywhere. I don't know. Because I kind of felt they kind of took it that direction, and then even his whole SNL appearance was met with a lot of like, oh, who's this tech bro? You know what I mean? There was a lot of weird things about that. And then I don't know if you saw the tweet from Tesla, where they were talking about how his SNL monologue was going to be live streamed on all Tesla dashboards. You know, it was on the official
I did not know
Twitter.
that. That's funny. That's pretty funny. That's hilarious. Yeah.
He did say Doge to the moon, right?
Yeah, he just said to the moon in his very awkward way. But this kind of diverged a bit. But a few days ago, when Doge was around all-time highs at that point, at around 75 cents or so, if my memory serves me, it had over a $90 billion market cap, like 92 or something. And it was getting really close to flipping Binance Coin. Binance Coin is above 100 billion now. But it got really, really close to flipping Binance Coin. And I was like, wow, okay. If Dogecoin is above $100 billion market cap, you know what it would be worth more? Like, this is a site called Infinite Market Cap. Okay. Infinite Market Cap. And it ranks all the companies and assets by total market cap. Let's scroll down a bit. Let's go to page 2. Okay. So if Doge reaches $1, which has always been the target, right? Then it would be probably, I believe it would be over $100 billion market cap. And it would be bigger than like AMD, Deutsche Telekom, Airbnb, BP, Zoom, General Motors, FedEx, Snap, Audi. It'd be bigger than Coinbase too. Coinbase, the darling IPO of the crypto world. It's fallen a lot. We're going to talk to that in our number 3 topic today. But oh look, Dogecoin's here now. You see that? Oh wow, it dropped
Oh
so
wow.
much. It dropped 59 spots right here. So volatile.
Oh,
But yeah, it's bigger. It would be bigger than all of those ones that we just named, like iconic, huge multinational corporations. That's quite hilarious.
uh, do we have there's also like a list. I don't know where to find it actually, but there is also a list that shows the money supplies of different countries, right? Or um, GDPs for different countries, so you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see if it.
yeah,
So you
for
can
sure.
see sometimes they compare Bitcoin, for example. Like Bitcoin is now already has a higher market cap than the total supply of some
Some big,
countries'
yeah, like Dubai or Saudi
fiat
Arabia
currencies.
or something
Yeah,
like that.
exactly. Would be funny to see how Doge is doing with that.
Um, One really interesting thing I saw was discussion on Twitter, and I really hope I could find the thread, but I wasn't able to. Man, I always see like great threads, and I forget to save them, so I like forget them later. I want to bring it up, but anyways, it was like if you think about it, this pump in Dogecoin is like 100% retail, or like 99% retail. Like no big institutions are seriously buying Doge for like a long haul or putting it on their balance sheet. Maybe they're trading it as
Yeah,
a swing trade at most, but it's not like Bitcoin or Ethereum, even in a little bit Ethereum. This one is like 100% retail fueled, and it got so high.
yeah,
It's freaking crazy. No institutions, all
yeah.
retail. This is the power of retail. Being able to pump GME first, Tesla stock, GameStop, AMC, now Dogecoin, and then SafeMoon, Ethereum Classic. Who knows what retail? TikTok is pumping, right? They got power. Gen Z TikTok, they got power.
And then
Yes, but it's
Kevin, have you
power
heard
and
anything? Oh, sorry, go for it, Adrian.
yeah. So it's power as long as the demand is able to remain. At some point, the demand is just gonna dry up, and then yeah, people are just going to take profits. And if there's no demand to keep it, it's going to at least correct for a serious amount. So that's always the danger that's in prices that go up far too fast and too much outside of their range of actual economic value. And yeah, obviously Dogecoin doesn't have the same economic value as for example Bitcoin, but for Bitcoin is actually the same story. That's why it's been in different several how to say market crashes.
Yeah, yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
and then Kevin, have
So
you seen
can you
any of the
show?
data that concerned a lot of people about a small amount of whales holding the majority of the Dogecoin? I was trying to find how that's going.
Yeah. So I wanted to find that, but I couldn't find it. And there was a lot of debate too, because one address held like the vast majority of coins, but people say it might be Robinhood's Dogecoin address because Robinhood custodies it for a lot of people, right?
Hmm.
So they don't have proof, but it is possible that it's the Robinhood Doge address. And I want to take a quick look at the charts actually. So let me go to
And
screen share
if you
here.
do, can you like zoom out to like a lifetime overview so people can see the history of the pumps and dumps, and then not including the last one, because otherwise you won't see anything.
Yeah. Okay. Let me switch to 1 day. It's a little bit laggy. Okay, here we go.
So I'm guessing you need to zoom out and not include the last pump, because it's hardly visible for people that are now looking for the first time at Doge charts.
So where do you want me to see? I mean, Doge has years of existence, right?
Right, but just its lifetime, but maybe you can show it on a monthly chart.
Okay, monthlies. Okay, 1 month. Let's see what that gives us.
Right. And then excluding the last pump, the last rally period.
Oh, wow. This is a crazy...
I don't even know what
Yeah, I'm trying to zoom in right now.
maybe Binance is
Oh, this is
exactly
because
the
it
right-
doesn't have...
Right. It doesn't have a lot of
yeah.
history.
Yeah, let's see what options I have for this.
Probably only on TradingView and looking at another exchange, but I'm not sure if you're able to do that.
Yeah,
quick
you're right.
enough.
I don't think I can do that right now. But let's just look at
All right.
just the Binance Doge charts. This is quite... To be honest, when I saw it pump the first... it's had like 3 pumps so far, right?
3 waves.
3 waves, yeah. Like a first pump earlier this year, and then a second one in what is this? In mid-April, and then a third one again in May. Each time I thought that was the last pump, but each time it pumped even higher. That's why I'm pretty sure it's going to reach $1. I'm like, it's inevitable. I do think it's going to crash quite hard, so people should take profits. But I do think it's going to reach $1. And look here. This was before Saturday Night Live, right? A high of around 73, 74 cents on Binance.us. And then dropped all the way down to like the low 40s. And then now it's climbing again to the high 50 cents per Dogecoin.
Yeah, I'm also like 60-40 confident that we are going to reach $1 at least.
I would,
But,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
There was
go ahead.
yeah. There's also a lot of confidence in the Dogecoin, like you and Adrian were saying, like just so much that it could reach that dollar. Like for example, in Turkey, there was a major exchange called Thodex, right? And there was over 2.5 billion in volume of Doge, if you look it up.
Mhm.
And you know the Turkish economy, you know they suffer from 15% inflation every year, right? So crypto is a very big option there. But that was like another possible rug pull incident because the founder of Thodex, he's been like missing since then. You know what I mean? And they froze like his assets and stuff like that. So there is a lot of that going around, and big volume
Yeah,
all over the world, you know, in Doge. So
I believe the Turkish government even closed the account of another crypto exchange in Turkey as well related to that issue.
Yeah.
So that was quite a big deal there. But yeah,
So it looks like Doge might go through some more consolidation for a bit before it gets primed to go on a move. But I mean, there's a lot of... Doge has all the power of the meme, right? But it does have so high of an inflation rate. So it's like so many miners who are mining Doge can just dump it on the market every day. So you need buy side pressure to exceed that for the price to rise.
Yeah.
Assuming that they sell, but
Continuously.
if they hold, I guess, then that's fine. But assuming that they sell to pay off their electricity bills.
Do you know the inflation rate of Doge? I know it's like infinite, but
Yeah, I don't know. They said it was something like 10,000 per I don't want to make things up. I don't have it in front of me, to be honest. But also, guys, I want to give y'all a quick shout out. Thank you for joining us for this live stream, by the way. And this tool I'm using is called Atani. They're actually a team and project that has been working with us, been sponsoring us for quite a while now. It's a one-stop shop trading terminal that I actually use personally. I kind of hid my balances here, but you can see some random stuff I bought. And it connects to all the major exchanges.
Doge.
I don't have Doge on here. No, I don't have Doge. Maybe a little bit Doge on Binance Regular. But anyways, you can connect to all your biggest centralized exchanges. No DEXs yet, but hopefully in the future. It's just really convenient. You can place all your trades from one place. It's non-custodial. You can only put trading API keys, no withdrawal API keys. I love it. And let me type in, it's also free to use, by the way, because they're VC backed and based in Europe. So free to use. And let me put in a link in the live chat real quick in case you guys want to try it out too. But in the meantime, let me give the floor to Adrian and Mario real quick while I press it, type it in the chat.
I'm gonna Creo Lady 925 says I bought what I could afford to lose, so didn't care. Talking about Dogecoin.
That's
obviously.
good. That's always a good thing. That's always Adrian's recommendation.
Exactly. Perfect. Mansuri asks, will Doge go up? Well, yeah, that's
the hope, right?
always, that's the hope indeed. So like I said, I'm like 60-40 on that. Someone doesn't wish Doge too much. Ronnie Romario says Doge is dead. I wish it would never recover.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And Corinne Levine says, I'm a crypto mommy. I sold my Doge right at 0.70.
Dang,
So
clutch here.
just
I hope that's not too loud in the mic, like too much boom boom sound, but I just clapped for her. Anyways, a few more things about Doge before we move on to our next topics, which as a reminder for y'all watching is Altseason predictions, when Bitcoin will start moving, some Coinbase stock news, and then some more live chats. But anyways, back to Doge for a bit, okay? So some analysts suggest that Dogecoin traders are rotating profits into large cap altcoins. Specifically, some people had a galaxy brain play, okay? They were like, Dogecoin people are buying it on Robinhood and making a lot of money. What are the other cryptos available on Robinhood? Because that's where the money's going to rotate. And Ethereum Classic, sure enough, is on Robinhood. And, you know, not trying to be elitist or anything, but people are like, we're just thinking like some of the Robinhood traders per se, maybe like, hey, Ethereum Classic, same name as Ethereum. Maybe it can get to those levels. Maybe it can go 30, it has 30x room for growth or whatever. So whoever bought that was a galaxy brain play because ETC has been pumping like crazy. So let me scroll down a bit. Let's say some people are saying, oh, Bollinger, this guy Bollinger Bands, he says it looks like a top for now at least. Okay, here Alex Kruger writes, Doge wealth effects spilling over to Robinhood alts, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, and Ethereum Classic. No other alts available on Robinhood yet. Expect Robinhood listings to be a major driver of future returns. That is some clutch. That's a clutch theory for sure. Let's see. Litecoin, a new, still less than previous all-time high, so 351. Oh, it's getting close. Let's see. Vortex.
Litecoin is catching up.
Well, it's lagging behind everything else, but people just lost interest in Litecoin, to be honest. Like, I used to like it. Now I don't hold any Litecoin. This is better stuff. This one might piss off a lot of, I know it pissed off a lot of Doge peeps. You know Barry Silbert, right? He's the CEO of digital currency group, and that owns CoinDesk, that owns Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Grayscale is all their trusts, and a lot of other ones. Like, he's an OG Bitcoiner, owns a lot of companies in this space. But he says, the time has come to convert your Doge to Bitcoin. Disclosure, he's gone short Doge. He shorted Doge for the worth of $1 million. And you can imagine people were pissed. Musk is going to wreck you.
There were a lot of salty comments.
There were a lot, yeah. They were really mad. They're like, we're going to... You know how Robinhood wrecked Melvin Capital, who was shorting GameStop? They're like, Melvin Capital is an evil hedge fund shorting GameStop. We're going to get them. And so they want to do that to him because he's shorting. See, they even some other guys say straight clown. Let's see. This is not going to end well. A whale underestimating the power of the masses. How dare you, Barry? How dare you?
Well, so far his trade seems to be panning out.
Depends on when he enters, right? But yeah, if he entered at the top at 75, see, WTF? All these people who love Doge are mad at him, so they want to wreck him. Especially since FTX
actually gave good advice, right?
Well, I mean, I think taking some profits and diversifying is good,
Exactly.
But I don't think that, like, Doge could live to see another day. That's for sure. I don't know if you have to convert all your Doge to Bitcoin, and people are mad, admittedly, at him.
Yeah, but taking profits is always healthy. So that was more the clue that I took from it.
Yeah, and let's get caught up in the live chat for now. We're done with our Doge topic, folks. We've got a lot of people here. By the way, let's we do this every weekend, mostly Sundays now, streaming Sundays. If you don't mind liking and subscribing if you haven't already, thank you all for joining us. We try to take interesting, funny, and just timely topics in the crypto space and discuss. I'm Kevin from BFB. We've got Adrian, long time, and Mario, longtime community member. We just like to chat, bring on people like you guys on the community, like Mario, to chat with us, right? So, Adrian, would you like to catch us up on the live chat real quick while we...
Yeah. Eddie B was adding to it that Elon is not awkward. He has Asperger's disease, which he actually said in his monologue, right?
Yeah,
Like,
he
he's
did
not
say
awkward.
that.
Yeah, so that was Slimane Gadari says Doge is immortal. Let me see. Doge will wreck so hard. Alex Johnson says way too much risk for just a double, which is actually also a good point. Like, if Doge is now around 50, 55, I believe, something like that, 57.
Yeah.
And to reach $1, it's actually just, a doubling, and that's not very special in crypto land, right? So there may be better risk-reward opportunities. So that's actually a good point as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So was this a rug pull?
I wouldn't call it that, to be honest. I don't call it like you can't really hate on these Doge whales either, in my opinion, if there are really that conspiracy, like Doge whale, some evil guy holding $1 billion worth of Doge. He took all the risk to like hodl this long, right? Think about it. Could have sold it at any of the prior 10x pumps. Gonna be like, that's it. That's the pump. I'm dumping now. But no, they held. We don't even know if it's a guy or if it's Robinhood's accounts or something, right? Or Binance's accounts. But that's the thing. I think it's great. And this next topic is quite interesting. Doge is fun. We love Doge. But alt-season predictions. I have some really, really actionable and clutch analysis for y'all. So definitely please stick around and feel free to write in the live chat if you have any questions. Thank you all for joining us, by the way. So just a quick look.
By the way, according to Shargil, it's supposed to be 4% inflation right now.
Okay, got it.
Right. So
Let me switch to this. This is the Bitcoin dominance charts, and let me zoom out a bit. Okay, you can see this. Look at that Altseason going. Beforehand, it was always like a mini Altseason. Like if you look around here, these are like mini Altseasons. Like, is it really an Altseason? Nah, it's not. But dang, this is straight on Altseason. We have no idea how it's going to play out, if it's going to start bumping back again, sideways, or just do its major more move to where Bitcoin dropped to around like 43% dominance level or something like that at that point, which was such a massive alt season. So that's where we are. But I have some other deep analysis I found. So here is Secrets. I love this account on Twitter. You guys should go follow him as well. Path to Altseason. Okay, he says right now we're in phase 2, phase 3 overlap. In his opinion, large caps are starting to move. Phase 2 has heated up, and we're seeing early signs of phase 3. So path of Altseason. Let me zoom in for y'all. Okay, so phase 1 is Bitcoin. Bitcoin starts to move. Phase overlap. Money flows into Ethereum but struggles to keep up with Bitcoin. Ethereum goes back and forth and then starts to outperform it. Phase 2, Ethereum. Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, and we hear talks of the flippening. Not as much talks of flippening yet, but it is starting to outperform. A lot of people are bullish on Ethereum right now. A lot of people are swing trading like you, Adrian. Actually, has it gotten to your levels yet? It went up even more to almost 4,000. Last time we talked, it was like 2,000 or 2,500 or something.
Yeah, but I'm in ETH BTC pair, so
yeah,
I would have to know
0.1.
the BTC price.
BTC is like a stable coin. It's still at 57,000 right now, while ETH has gone to 4,000. I'm pretty sure you hit one of your swing trade levels. But anyways, after Ethereum, phase overlap. Money is flowing into large caps. That's your Chainlinks, that's your Litecoins, that's your Uni tokens from Uniswap, that's your Cardanos, Polkadots, you know what I mean. Large cap, top 30, I would say, top 20 maybe even. And then phase overlap after that. Large caps are going parabolic. Regardless of the market cap, some altcoins with strong fundamentals are having pumps. And then last but not least, large caps have gone full vertical, and we're seeing blow off tops. Mid cap, low caps, micro caps all tend to pump. Large caps have been outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum. Every coin is going parabolic regardless of fundamentals. Memes are everywhere. Everyone is super excited, and you feel mania in the air. Memes are everywhere right now. So does that? But he still says that he doesn't think we're in phase 4 yet. He says he thinks we're in this large cap, pre-large cap phase.
Right.
Which
because I think I have not seen. Let me see. I have not seen the really small alts.
Yeah, it's true. Remember last time? I don't know if y'all remember Vertcoin. Vertcoin was a dead coin that pumped out of nowhere in 2017-18, like massive pumps. I checked on it again. It still pumped a little bit this time, but not a lot. But when you see dead projects like Vertcoin, like heck, even solid projects like freaking old school ones like Kyber, which is really not heard of that much anymore, that hasn't really pumped over all-time highs yet. When those start to pump, then we're in full out alt season.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. Definitely. Another coin that's come up too. It barely launched on exchanges like 3 days ago. Is Chia.
Oh
CH.
yeah. I've heard of Chia.
Hermano, check out Chia. I mean, it was so they did good when I think a month ago when they went onto their mainnet. they purposely waited a month for trading to allow the farmers, right, to farm as much chia so they can benefit. But it was at like 700. It did dip down to like 680, I think 680, 650, and then it was over at a grand. And I think it's only currently, well, the major exchange I've seen it trading on is on Gate IO.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what
you're
other
right.
exchanges, but
Oh,
yeah,
they have a lot
very
now, but yeah, some
mhm.
random ones. Chia, I have heard of Chia a lot. That's for sure.
Yeah, super excellent project. Backed up with by Bram Cohen, right, with BitTorrent, and they want to use all the space on hard drives, right, to be able to plot Chia. And the eco-friendliness of Chia is, when you get petabytes of hard drives, right, that are, either dumped in landfills or discontinued, they can actually be adapted to be able to plot Chia.
Got it. I'll need to
Use
check
that
that
same.
out for sure.
Yeah.
So the big question is, altcoins have been moving. When will Bitcoin, our favorite stablecoin, start to move again? Remember, it takes a chill. Bitcoin, just like last time, took a chill pill while it rocketed first, and then other coins started rocketing, and then Bitcoin started rocket again. So when is Bitcoin going to start rocketing? Well, Willy Woo says higher than normal probability of trend exhaustion and reversal for Altseason this coming week. And Dr. Market Logic says TD. So the TD is like a trading indicator system. I believe Adrian knows better than me. But they said daily TD9 buy for Bitcoin dominance. But check out the monthly TD13 buy right here. TD13.
TD is actually a time-based indicator. So most indicators are price-based, but TD is specifically time-based. So the idea is that when price action coincides with the time indicator, that's like a very
high probability.
strong indications for trend reversals.
So do you know anything about the 13 count? Is that like special some way?
Yeah, the 9 and the 13 counts are the potentially strongest indicators of trend reversals if it coincides with price patterns.
Okay, so we may be on the look for a Bitcoin rally very soon then, according to the TD system. You heard it, guys. Well, let's check in with us next week to see if that happens. And in this stream next week, and we'll revisit if the trend reversal happened. But here,
Can you go back to that tweet again and then show some of the comments in that tweet, under the tweet? Because I believe I saw something interesting there.
This is the only TD13 buy in the history of this chart. The last time we had a monthly TD buy signal was August 2020. We proceeded to see a 3x move in the next 3 months. So are we talking 120,000 Bitcoin, guys? 120,000 Bitcoins by when? What is this? May, June, July, August. 120,000 Bitcoin by August. And I would also win a bet I made with my friend that Bitcoin would reach 100K. He didn't think so. He's a traditional banker. I bet him I bet him some fun stuff. Put his money where his mouth is. But this TD signal is promising. And yeah, I think that's the interesting thing. But let me read this real quick. Yeah. Altcoin markets have been in a bullish frenzy since March, called Altseason. Below is a chart of Bitcoin's market dominance over the entire crypto capitalization. We're approaching a high probability zone for trend reversal this coming week. Should a trend reversal happen, the capital that went into altcoin markets will return back to the Bitcoin network. Dang, I was going to buy some altcoin today, but now I'm thinking I should just put that into Bitcoin instead. Let's revisit this, guys, in the chat. Let's revisit this.
The problem is always when Bitcoin is range trading, then most of the time, Altseason, there is like a short or longer Altseason. But as soon as Bitcoin is making moves, then Altseason is going to just finish and dry up, and then all the party is at Bitcoin. So that's always something for alt traders, something to be really, really cautious about. If Bitcoin starts to make moves, it can really like wreck your alt trades.
Yeah, and here is he had a long thread, but he showed that basically he showed when the alt seasons were, when the altcoin tops were occurring versus when Bitcoin had its moves. And okay, let me zoom in a bit. Both alt seasons happened after Bitcoin did a 10x, bringing in a wave of new participants. Bitcoin was going sideways with lots of volatility. Well, right now it's going sideways. I don't know about that volatile. The highest concentration of altcoin pumps happened within the top third of Bitcoin's price, around the end of the double top. Most altcoins had a 1 to 2 week window to sell the top. Interesting. Okay. Now, Ethereum. Altcoins were most likely to pump when ETH/BTC ratio was experiencing high volatility. 2/3 of altcoins had their all-time high in Satoshi value during the first alt season. Pumps were most likely to occur during altcoin 1, altcoin 2, and pumps were most likely to occur during the upwards movement of the parabolic move before the bear trend started. Alt seasons last about 2 months, but the highest concentrations were pumps in a 1 month period. So there's not a lot of time to get into alt season. If you FOMO late, it's most likely a losing trade, at least in terms of Satoshi value, is what I'm getting out of this. Oh, here it is. Conclusion. Bitcoin has made a parabolic move and is consolidating, plus Ethereum is making a parabolic move in Satoshi value equals alt season.
Right. Yeah, I think the conclusion is very, very accurate. That at this very point in time, we are in an alt season. So
And
the
this
problem
guy,
is when it's going to reverse.
Ryan Selkis, CEO of Masari, pretty sure some of y'all have heard of him before in his company. He says, I'm very sorry to tell you this, but you're not going to make 100x in a year if you're just entering crypto now. Maybe we're not at the end of the cycle, but you're definitely not early. So definitely something you should keep in mind. Are there going to be some coins like another Safe Moon or whatnot that can get you 100x? Sure. But most of them have already done enormous gains. So just study history. It rhymes, right? History rhymes. And if you're late in the cycle, maybe we can get another 10x or 20x, maybe even 30x. But 100x for most alt bets, it's just not likely now, not realistic. And you might have to wait some time.
A 1 in 1,000 that you get one right, probably.
No, yeah, definitely. Agree 100%. And then one good video that I, started watching recently, because, the FOMO can be real now, right? Especially when you see tweets like this, right? Like you're not in early or you're in too late, just a reminder, shameless plug. There's a very good video that Adrian made on the channel a couple months ago of dollar cost averaging. Right.
Yeah.
And just the importance of that, taking steps. Again, not, financial advice, but anyway, as you can tell, I am just a regular dude in his mom's house right here talking to his camera. But very good video. Just, watch it. And, it kind of deals with that FOMO. I don't know if you wanted to add additional information on that, Adrian, dollar cost averaging, just kind of taking things slowly.
Yeah, that's always
that's
safe,
exactly what it
safe
is.
strategy. Always a safe strategy.
Although my points in about dollar cost averaging usually involves Bitcoin. I really don't know if you should be dollar cost averaging in altcoins. That's not something that I personally would do, to be honest.
So, one last thing about this is, like you saw in Secret's thread on that Twitter thread I just showed you, he was saying that when Ethereum starts going parabolic in terms of Satoshis or Bitcoin ratio, people are talking about the flippening. I've started hearing that a bit legitimately, not as much as 2017, but right now I've been hearing a little bit about flippening, and I've been thinking about that. Like, whether or not it's good for the ecosystem, that's another question. You can argue it's not good for anything to beat out Bitcoin. but whether it will happen is a different thing. And I'm thinking, okay, Bitcoin, I can see it eat gold like almost completely. So what does that tell us? That tells us Bitcoin can 10x at that point to 500K and be a $10 trillion market cap. Not that unreasonable.
Gold is about 8 trillion, right?
I saw 10 trillion, but around there. It's a little bit hard to estimate,
right.
but around 10 trillion. So I can see Bitcoin eating gold. That's easy. But what is a possible addressable market for Ethereum? Like, how can we view this, right? Is it like oil per se? Because gas is like, Ethereum's meant for gas. Gas is like oil. It powers the, it's like Ethereum's kind of like the internet in terms of apps being built on top. But the difference is you have Ether, which functions as gas or fuel. So it's really hard to like envision what is possible, what is realistic for it to eat per se, like Bitcoin eats gold. I'm not sure what Ethereum will eat, like Amazon maybe, but it's not a great comparison in terms of Amazon Web Services.
I see your problem in this. Yeah, I think there is no way to quantify it, to be honest.
That's a video I want to make, by the way, and I want to take some time to really do research and make a unique and compelling case. I want to make, the title is going to be, can Ethereum really flip in Bitcoin? That's going to be the premise. I want to look at it from a lot of different angles. Maybe Adrian can help me with some different angles too, like be creative, look at it from all different ways. So, hey, if y'all are watching the live stream right now, if you want to see that, let us know by hitting that like button, subscribing, liking, and commenting that you want to see my new analysis. Like, yes, other people have talked about the flippening, if it will happen, but I'm going to start this from a blank slate and do our own analysis, our own thoughts, and answer these hard questions. Like, what is a possible comparison for Ethereum in the real world? Whereas Bitcoin is gold and Bitcoin has other stuff like money supply, right? That's easy to envision. Ethereum's a little bit more up in the air.
Exactly. We do have a super chat, by the way.
Oh, nice.
That's one. Yes, from Duckdale of £5.
Okay.
He wants to shill apparently one of his favorite projects.
Trias. Okay, let's check out Trias. Why not? Let's check out Trias. Shout out to Doug Dale. Is Trias on?
So he writes, Trias is cloud computing in blockchain, one blockchain layer allowing all chains to connect, i.e. proof of work, proof of stake, scaling ETH efficiently, so much more.
Okay.
However, I also see other people talking about Trias and someone mentioning that this is also some new thing that everybody is shilling about since recently.
Okay, let's take a quick look. Thank you for the super chat, Doug Dale. So Trias token, let me know if this is the right one. I'm pretty sure it is, though. It's on Ethereum. Okay, market cap of 46 million. Volume
Doug Dale
100.
does say, don't buy because I sent a super chat. Research the project.
It's only on KuCoin so far. Okay, I mean, I have access to KuCoin, but what an impressive chart. Okay. $1 to 20. Wow, 30x in the span of what, a month? This is full on Altseason, guys. Okay, let's take a look at the website, not just the price charts. Let's see what is it.
That's perhaps also where the hype comes from, because Stephen VM says, what is the Trias hype? It's also on other channels getting hyped. So there's definitely,
okay, well,
most likely also because of the spike in price, right?
Yeah, I hope it's not a safe moon though, but why isn't this loading? Is it just me, or can anyone visit Trias website? Okay, maybe let me visit it on my phone real quick while we take a look. Can you look at the live chat, see if they said anything else? I don't know why I can't. Let me look at it on my phone. So I can take a look at what Trias is because it's not working on my
Samuel
computer.
Kovanko also says that Trias website doesn't work. So
Okay.
usually
not
that's
me,
a
it's not-
sign of
it's-
an exit scam.
It's on my phone. It's not loading either. It's not only on my computer. Yeah,
We are not sabotaging
did they
Chi,
just exit
Trias.
it?
Dugdale, bro, you gotta tell them to make sure the website works, or else we can't even like look into it briefly before we buy it, right? Yeah, Trias is not loading for me. I don't know why. Maybe it got too popular and their servers crashed.
Yeah, or they exit scammed. That's also a sign when the site isn't loading, right?
Okay, let me open Trading View real quick because the next topic we want to talk about is Coinbase stock. Who here bought some Coinbase stock the day of and are holding big bags? You're part of the community now. Let us know in the live chat if you ended up buying any Coinbase stock. I bought some, but I think I'm up right now because I bought it at the reference price. I bought it. I didn't buy it to technicals. Oh, the technicals say a buy. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I have to. So one sec. Let me screen share.
Yep.
This is Trading View. Coin stock is at 263.70 and I bought it around 250, so I'm up. I didn't buy that many, but technicals say a buy according to that. Let's take a look at some of the financials. Market cap, wow. Market cap dropped in half essentially from its opening 100 billion plus market cap.
So essentially, that's according to Tone Vase's strategy, is already a buy, right? It's in the range of buying.
Yeah, that's why I bought. Some people were saying it's going to go even lower, but I thought it was
Can
good
be.
enough of a price for me, to be honest. Let me move to the 1 hours. Whoops.
And another good prediction again on Adrian, right? He referenced 2 weeks ago almost in the live stream about Coinbase,
Yeah.
Enough
that's
that
what,
maybe
that was
this may
what
have
I was
happened and it looks like it
referencing.
is definitely playing out.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Opening day high was 428. And you know what surprises me though? I really honestly thought that Coinbase would kind of track Bitcoin's price. And I know it's early, but it's been falling even when Bitcoin's been ranging sideways. Maybe when Bitcoin pumps, Coinbase will pump too. But right now, Coinbase is looking more like its fellow NASDAQ high growth tech stocks than it does like a pure crypto play like MicroStrategy per se. Actually, I want to look at that too. What's the
Yeah,
MicroStrategy?
It's going to have it's going to have influences from both sides, and indeed there is just not enough data yet to draw any conclusions. Also, I think that at this point there is still too much price discovery going on since the early launch. So
Wow. MicroStrategy looks like Bitcoin in the 2017-2018 peak. Look
yeah,
at this. Look at this blow off top for MicroStrategy, and now it's
Wow.
like ranging down. But this is weird because it pretty much owns Bitcoin on its balance sheet, and that's like most of what it does. But it's
do you
still
have any percentage of how much of its balance sheet is actual Bitcoin? Do you have
no, I don't
any?
have those
Do
exact
you have
numbers.
any?
Unfortunately, I do not have those exact numbers.
But also not like a rough estimate.
Yeah, you know what? This is drawing back to our first topic, but Coinbase should have listed Doge. All those other exchanges were so quick to list Doge, like Kraken, Binance, Bittrex, Gemini. They listed Doge. They got a lot of money in fees. Maybe if Coinbase listed Doge, they get more revenue. I mean, they have the most revenue, but even more revenue, and they would have a better stock price.
Could be. Maybe
Yeah, definitely.
they kept it behind to
Why are
list
they
it.
why are they so slow? Like everyone has Doge. Robinhood has Doge. Come on. They should list Doge like ASAP.
Maybe they waited to give some extra fuel to the price at some point, to the price of their stock, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah, it's always usually weird when they do that, right? Like I remember, right in the 2017 days when Ripple was blowing up, right, and the big news where it was going to get listed on Coinbase or not, right? We can see the similar thing where I think Coinbase likes to wait until like the hype comes down and it's a bit more tested to kind of list something. But Doge, it's been around almost as long as
Yeah, I think Doge is
so that's
safe,
pretty weird.
especially since
Yeah,
Robinhood has Doge. So it's like as safe as you can get it already, right?
exactly.
I am curious though. I wonder if Bitcoin starts to move fast up, if that will mark the bottom for Coinbase stock too, and coin will start to move up, and all the bag holders can be in profit finally. Maybe depends on when they bought it, right? Okay. Okay, I believe that was it for today. We have a few more minutes. Time for the live chat, guys. Fill in your questions, your comments, and let us know anything on your mind. We're going to go through the live chat right now before we log off for the day. It's, Reese Park. Thank you for the super chat. Have we seen that SpaceX has accepted Doge as full payment for satellite payload? No, I did not see that, but let me look that up real quick and show everyone, okay? Okay, SpaceX, CNBC. Let's read it. And by the way, appreciate you, Reese Park, for the super chat. I'm really grateful for all of y'all who just join us. You don't have to super chat. Just give us a like and subscribe. That's just always appreciated supporting our channel. Okay, so here it is. This is what Reese was talking about. SpaceX accepts Dogecoin as payment to launch the Doge 1 mission to the moon next year. Wow, I did not see this part. Okay. Company accepting this Doge as payment. Geometric Energy Corporation announced Dogecoin funded mission on Sunday with Doge 1. They're going to name it Doge 1. Wow. Representing a 40-kilogram cube satellite flying as a payload on the Falcon 9 rocket. Doge 1 will demonstrate the application of cryptocurrency beyond Earth orbit and set the foundation for interplanetary commerce. I can definitely see that because when Elon colonizes Mars, whether or not anyone likes it on Earth, he's going to set the rules. So if he wants Doge to be the currency, he can say Doge is the freaking currency. Don't come if you don't like it. Or if you hate it, you can go back to Earth on the next flight. So that is we're excited to launch Doge 1 to the moon.
Which you have to pay with Dogecoin. Your trip back to Earth.
We're excited to launch Doge 1 to the moon. That's what's up. Oh wow. I thought this was an April 1st joke, but he's literally going to launch Doge into outer space. That is quite funny.
Even Bitcoin can't say it. Oh no, they have a satellite, right? In space. There is a Bitcoin node on a satradite, right?
Yeah, there is.
By the way, Mike Lim asked
there's a
which
car in
site
space.
did you use for that chart?
TradingView?
You can say which chart.
TradingView?
Perhaps he means TradingView, yes. I'm not sure which chart he's referring to. That's what I wanted to ask, but I'm assuming he means the chart that we showed on TradingView.
Got it. Yeah, I think it's TradingView. I didn't look at that many charts. So let's take a quick look. 5 billion Dogecoin minted every year. Aave, I like Aave, really solid. Wish I paid more attention when it first came out. Storm X. This isn't phase 4, says Stephen VM. This is nothing. Yeah, I agree. Like, true Altseason will be like everyone is just insane. Make sure to slap some sense.
I do have one observation to share.
Okay.
Is that at this point, last weekend, I've been talking to like really several people that I know that were talking about how they are trading altcoins and everything.
Yeah.
And we all know what that means, right? When you're
Yeah, but I think we still have some time to run, though. I mean, obviously, it takes some time, right? It's not going to play out immediately once you see signs of euphoria. It can take a while, or it could be next week with the top. But based on chain metrics, I don't think we're there yet. Okay, Icon press release says, okay, yeah. Thank you for sharing, guys. By the way, we're just getting caught up in the live chat. Trias, got to check that out afterward. I don't know what that is. This website hopefully starts working. Oh wow, someone is Dutch, and he wrote to you in
right.
in
Oh
Dutch.
yes, I saw that. Yeah,
Um,
he absolutely clearly identified my accent.
okay,
He was
Ken
talking about
says
that.
there was a dump attack on Doge during SNL by Grayscale. Oh wow, Barry Silbert, that evil, cunning guy, shorted Doge and dumped it, didn't he? Or that's the theory at least. But that's pretty funny. Okay, let's see. A lot of Trias folks. Ethereum eats NFTs. Okay, that makes sense. But NFTs, digital collectibles, that's not like a $20 trillion market though, but that is a good size, maybe multi-billion for sure. Any big companies? Let's see. Zero Exchange Token, Cloudcoin, Sushi Swap. I like Sushi Swap, but Uniswap V3 is out. I like that a lot more. We'll check their website once it's ready. Was working on his phone. Yeah, maybe all the traffic to Trias got it crashed, like you were saying. Let's see.
It's very likely.
Yeah.
At this point, I think that's a more likely explanation
Yeah,
than exit scam, to be
exactly.
honest.
Well, I'm very curious. I'll check it out after the stream. Where do we see when to buy a certain coin buy sell indicator? I mean, I don't trust any of those indicators, Joel Jane, because like Yahoo Finance has those indicators for stocks, and it's just like a crapshoot. It can be like sell and it goes up like 5x from there, or it could be like buy and then it crashes. So I wouldn't trust any of those indicators.
Yeah, definitely. Like for example, Kevin had he was showing Coinbase, right? And on one website he was looking at a buy, right? But right now, if you go to Yahoo Finance, Coinbase stock right now has a rating of undervalued. I mean, sorry, overvalued.
Oh
That it's
wow, that's crazy.
If you go to Yahoo, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of nuance there. They just use like simple metrics, I'm pretty sure.
Exactly.
Let's
It's always
see.
the interpretation of a combination of indicators, right? That a trader makes decisions on.
Okay, let's see. Jonathan Garcia, please. I heard for Doge holders. I bought in at 31 cents, which is $50 worth. Would be pissed if I bought in at 70 cents. Yeah, I saw a lot of comments. People were really pissed at Elon for calling it a hustle because it dropped a lot, and they're like, I spent thousands of bucks on it.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
shouldn't do
mania.
that
Yeah.
anyway.
Yo, bro says that you hate altcoins, Adrian.
Oh, no, that's not true.
Mike Lim says, thank you, all are helpful. We'll be following your channel. Thank you, Mike Lim, and welcome to the BFB fam. Samuel Kovanko says, predictions for Polygon. Oh, I can't believe I met Matic 2 years ago in person. I met their team, didn't really buy it, but legitimate projects are being built on their layer 2 solution. Matic is now Polygon, by the way, and they rocketed like 100x in like 6 months. First of all, how do you even get coins with that low market cap that are legit? Nowadays, coins come out at 100 million plus market cap. But apparently Matic was at like a 10 million market cap for the longest time during the bear market. And then it pumped ridiculously to over a billion, like 4 or something billion. Like, come
Because
on.
I remember having been in trades in Matic like 2018.
Yeah, Matic,
2019.
dude. If we just had conviction, in retrospect, if you see a lot of legitimate projects like start to get interested in that platform, it might be a sign to like get a long-term bag because there's real adoption. Like I saw projects start talking about, oh, we're gonna move our stuff on Matic because it's layer 2 Ethereum, but it didn't really register in my head like, oh, This is promising. I should buy some more. Dogecoin was dropping even before the SNL intro. Okay, World of Gameplays, thank you for sharing that. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Okay, anyways, thank you all so much. We are 5 minutes over time. We don't want to take up too much of your time. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Mario, for joining us. We like to have these streaming Sundays all the time. Once again, let me drop in. Here is my link, by the way, to Atani. That's the terminal where I showed you Dogecoin's price. It connects to all of your exchanges. They are one of our longtime sponsors, by the way. Thank you to them. I use them personally to trade on different exchanges, all from one secure interface and just really easy. Definitely go check them out. They're free to use, BC backed, and cheers. Thank you, guys.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Yo, thanks.